Now, every year in the monsoon season, there are certain parts of Maharashtra that really come alive and are transformed from the simple to the simply sublime. Now, none more so than some of its hill stations. Now, while driving to these hill stations might be a really enjoyable experience on its own, what makes these hill stations so special is the fact that you are just enveloped in this really awesome environment of the cool mountain air, the greenery, the awesome scenery. It's just the fact of being up in the clouds that is just so outstanding. Hi, I'm Christopher. You're watching Overdrive, and this is the 6th episode of the Hyundai Bucket List series. And we are here driving the Hyundai Elantra to Mahabaleshwar. If you check out Mahabaleshwar online, you'll read that it's a hill station that's known for its fresh raspberry and strawberry farms. And if it's the berries you're after, the best time to visit here would be in the winter months. But this hill station can be rather crowded at that time of the year, and the rates of the hotels really go through the roof in this particular season. If it's a more calm and relaxed outing you desire, with a lot less people around the place, the monsoon season is the ideal time to head out here. And that's on a weekday at that, mind you, because the weekends out here can be rather chaotic as well. There's a lot to take in as soon as you make your way up to Mahabaleshwar. The rich smell of the earth, the cool mountain breeze, the lush green valleys on all sides, being enveloped in the mist of the clouds that settle down on the hill station, it all gives you the feeling that you've entered some sort of real-life dream sequence. It all really feels unworldly and instills you with a sense of calm, joy, and thrill. So we're up here in Mahabaleshwar right now, and the weather is just awesome. It's been really cool for the last 2 days. The drive up here has been really great. We're driving the Hyundai Elantra, the SX Automatic, and coming up the hill to Mahabaleshwar was a bit of a climb, but the gearbox of this car is simply brilliant. The shifts are seamless and the steering is light, and it's just an effortless process getting here. Another thing that I really liked about this car was is that the suspension handled everything. So getting here, there were a couple of patches where the roads were in terrible condition, but this car just soaked it all up so well. We're really enjoying our drive. Once in Mahabaleshwar, you have many options on how you choose to spend your time out here. There are numerous hiking trails to set out on, where you can take in all the sights and sounds and the natural beauty that Mahabaleshwar has to offer, including the flora that really breathe into life at this time of the year. You could also partake in some fun activities at the tourist hotspots, or you can also opt to visit some of the awesome viewpoints and waterfalls with your friends and loved ones. Word to the wise, you really should carry some warm clothes along for when the sun sets, because it can get quite cold at night. But this is a setting that you simply have to experience for yourself at least once in your life, because outdoors it just feels so eerie yet relaxing. Even during the day, the outdoor temperature in Mahabaleshwar around this time of the year isn't exactly high, and we kept our Elantra's windows and even the sunroof wide open for most part of this trip, not requiring any air conditioning. It's only when it began to drizzle, or when the fog got too dense, or when we were shooting video that we really closed the windows of the Hyundai. Now, even the drive up to Mahabaleshwar is a thrill on its own, and in a car like the Hyundai Elantra, the entire experience felt all the more sublime. The steering is nice and light in eco mode, so the drive here was just effortless. On the twisty Ghat section up towards Mahabaleshwar from Y, we switched the car into sport mode, where the steering weighs up nicely and the throttle pedal is a lot more responsive. So we thoroughly enjoyed the enthusiastic drive up the hill and let all of the Hyundai's 152 PS of power loose. A really outstanding bit about this SXO petrol automatic variant of the Elantra is its 6-speed gearbox, which is just so seamless and smooth in its way of functioning. It truly feels like you're in the lap of luxury with this car, and it's just so relaxing to drive this big luxury Hyundai sedan. It feels like a reward on its own.